Patty. Politics in the United States is in disarray, but politics in Great Britain is even worse. So
amazing.
We're still there.
Yeah,
we're still there. You know, and also Meek and I were talking about this, Willie. You go through new Morning Consult Trump approval ratings, and it really shows how unpopular he is. And in some of these states that they show how impeachment is really either keeping him from gaining momentum with all the money he's wasting, and it's not moving anything. Ohio, he's -5. Pennsylvania, -7. Underwater. Iowa, underwater, -13. Minnesota, underwater, -13.
And the biggest two for last.
Wisconsin, -14. Michigan, -14.
That explains his mood.
All of these, it explains his mood, first of all, but secondly, all these clowns that have been going around saying that impeachment's backfiring and this is hurting. No, he can gain no momentum. He's getting absolutely slaughtered in these state polls. And again, everybody always says, well, you know, don't look at the national polls. The national polls don't matter. Trump can win by or lose by 4 or 5 percentage points in the popular vote, but he'll still win the state. Man, we're less than a year out from the general election. He's underwater by double digits in Iowa, in Wisconsin, and in Michigan, and doing really badly in other states. And his approval rate, look at that, Iowa, 42 approved, 55 disapprove.
I mean, we all know the story of the 2016 election, 78,000 votes across 3 states. Those states now, Michigan, -14. There's Wisconsin, he's -14. Pennsylvania, he's -7. You can throw in Ohio, as you mentioned, which has been sort of written off as a Republican state. He's down 5 points there. And if you want to go over to the Sun Belt real quick, John Meacham's territory a little better. Texas, he's only +3. Florida, he's even. North Carolina, he's even. And Georgia, he's down 3 points. Wow. So that's a snapshot of where the president is 11 months away from the election.
And of course, look, this is why the states are important. You see them colored red. Donald Trump can't get elected without winning Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. And you start
explain his mood.
You start looking at Iowa. And I'll tell you what, there's another state there that, if I'm the Trump campaign, I'm very nervous about. It's in the Southwest. Arizona. That one is going to be tough. So this year, they're not only going to be fighting to win Rust Belt states that Republicans don't usually win, Mike, they're also going to be fighting in Arizona, and Georgia just may be very close.
You know, if you combine the results of the Morning Consult polls, the state by states that we were just referring to, that Willie just pointed out, with the survey of 110,000 people that's in the New York Times today about the issues that are moving people, both Republican and Democrat, I was very surprised to see that impeachment is the #1 issue that moves people, that motivates people, both Democrats and Republicans, John. I don't know what it's like in Tennessee, but I never would have guessed that you'd approach an average person and say, you know, what issue is really tops on your priority list, and it's impeachment for a lot of people, one way or another. Either impeach him or don't impeach him. Republicans obviously don't impeach him.
It is an interesting question, because I think people want Washington to get back to work on things that matter more directly to them, but they do. Trump is now paying the price for a cultural ubiquity that he's ridden to power, and to some extent people want an end to this episode. He has programmed American politics as a reality show, and that has served him very well. But now there's this existential issue, and people want to get a verdict.
Well, in Caddy K, we talked about Arizona. He's -4 even in Arizona. And yesterday, a horrible split screen for him. Yesterday, we were showing